gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
New at 5, an Atlanta business owner is sounding the alarm over a string of burglaries. She says her store's been hit 3 times in the last month alone.
So Atlanta police say they provide extra patrols around the area near downtown, but the owner says this simply isn't enough.
So this Atlanta store, clothing store, has been hit 3 times this month. And this is a black-owned store. They're paying exorbitant rent in downtown Atlanta, and they're being taken advantage of. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Joe Ripley has her story.
She's cute.
Katrina Kusar helps a customer at her clothing boutique according to fashion. The store just turned 2, but instead of celebrating her dream,
I take 20 steps forward
Kusar
to
seething.
be knocked 50 steps backwards.
We were here when this location of According to Fashion first opened. Crime was a problem then, and it still is now. Security cameras outside caught a masked man wearing a black hat and Reebok t-shirt breaking into the store in the past month. You can see him walking out, his arms full of stolen clothes. Inside, cameras caught another man recently wearing a mask, a black hoodie, and navy pants, carrying a black backpack, swiping a pair of shoes. Kusar says they took thousands of dollars worth of clothes, shoes, purses, and other accessories.
Woo! And I ain't gonna lie, it looks like it could be a light-skinned ninja or a Hispanic. Okay? So these sisters are getting hit at every angle. And these are the same people who will be lockstead marching with you, talking about some Black Lives Matter, but they don't care about black lives. They don't care about black businesses. They don't care about black women. They care about serving themselves.
Black hoodie and navy pants, carrying a black backpack, swiping a pair of shoes. Kusar says they took thousands of dollars worth of clothes, shoes, purses, and other accessories.
I've had 3 hits within a week and a half. I've been leaving the lights on, got new camera system, new alarm, so when it goes off, it literally wakes up the neighborhood to stop, to deter them from even coming in.
It's not enough. Kusar calls security scarce, especially between midnight and 2 a.m. when the burglars typically hit her store.
It's disheartening to see someone who I've seen start from, when they say the bottom, from her beginnings to where she is now, to see how people actually try to take these things from her.
Customers fear for the store's safety.
I'm numb.
And Kusar fears her insurance premium might go up after repeated reports, or her company might drop her altogether if they consider her high risk. She's had to give some online customers refunds. Atlanta police have not identified or arrested any suspects. Kusar, though, remains determined. The struggle won't steal her dream.
Please leave my business alone. You guys will be caught.
So she is begging the super gremlins to please leave her business alone. But like I said, this is what you voted for. You asked for criminal justice reform. You asked to defund the police. And this was black women spearheading that movement. Don't get it messed up. So when you have criminals who are stealing, and what they're stealing ultimately is less than $1,000 worth. I know that's, a law that was passed in California, but a lot of liberal cities have just adapted that same mindset as well. So they are allowing for the same crimes to occur in these other liberal cities, and they're not prosecuting them. So it's almost like the legislation that California adopts, they pass on to other liberal states or cities, and it reflects in how the citizens are feeling the impact.
Because I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to move. I'm going to continue to grow and keep going.
In Atlanta, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Grab at a local boutique, and we got these a new smash and grab at a local boutique, and we got these new pictures showing the latest break-in at a place that keeps on getting hit.
Dang. So at first it was the light-skinned ninja. They found him, so he like, hey, bruh, it's hot. Can you pull up this time? And now you have the bare-faced super gremlin on demon time, pulling up to the same woman's store, a black woman's store, and robbing her. You can't make this stuff up. And guess what? She's still gonna vote Democrat because she doesn't make the connection in her mind. She doesn't make the correlation. I don't know if it's just a loyalty thing. I don't know if it's an IQ thing, but she obviously most likely does not get it. And these types of things will continue to happen because she's not voting for accountability. She's voting for lax laws, lax punishment, lax implementation of the law, lax interpretation of sentencing. And that's exactly what you're getting. You're getting these repeat guys coming in and they're doing whatever they want. Not to mention, this super gremlin came in bare face. So if you guys remember the words of the infamous French Montana, he says, if they're masked up, they're coming for your ice. If they're bare-faced, they're coming for your life. So if this black woman were to have maybe been taking inventory at this time, or, checking up on invoices, maybe fulfilling some online orders or whatnot, or just getting her ducks in a row, preparing for the next business week, and this super gremlin would have came in here and she's in there at the same time, I'll tell you right now, he would have deleted her. Facts.
Channel 2's Courtney Francisco is live at this clothing boutique right there where the owner says thieves have broken in, Courtney, I hate to say it, 5 times this year.
And she says the latest happened Monday morning. She thinks that thieves are reselling the clothes here. We took a walk down this strip, talked to store, and the workers tell us thieves have broken into their cars this year, too.
Cameras keep catching them, but Katrina Kusar says burglars keep coming back to her store.
I'm trying to wrap my head around, why are you continuing to hit this store? Why are you continuing to target my store?
And I mean, because for one, when you see these super gremlins and they're robbing these black businesses, you were like, hey man, why wouldn't they have solidarity with the community? They ain't robbing these other businesses like that because they assume that because you're black, you're not going to call the cops. They assume that you live by the no snitch code. So they're going to hit you. They're going to attack you because you are going to give them the path of least resistance. And I'm sure maybe the first couple times, she probably didn't snitch. She said, oh yeah, maybe they needed it. Maybe they were stealing their clothes to resell it and buy, baby formula. The liberal talking point that they give as an explanation or an excuse for all of these mass lootings. But after a few times, 5 times in a month, if you will, she's like, I'm kind of getting tired of this. Maybe I'll call the police this time. And the fact that you are black is the reason why these super gremlins keep coming, because they're like, she abides by the no snitch law. She probably hangs with, other hood ninjas, and she's down for the cause. So, she ain't missing it. She got hers. She good already. And that's the mindset. And that's the mindset that we created, quite frankly.
Kusar's boutique, according to Fashion, sits on this strip under apartments on Decatur Street Southeast. She said she chose this spot 2 years ago to help bring life to the Sweet Auburn community.
I seen it was growing, and they did a lot with it. So it's a lot of traffic. I feel like it was a good area.
But this spring, she says the intrusions began. The latest, Monday morning before 5 o'clock. She says this man broke in and started stuffing clothes in a bag. The 5th break-in this year.
I'm over it at this point. I'm over it.
We first reported the repeat smashing grabs last month after 3 in 2 weeks. Each time, the criminals left shattered glass, broken doors, and empty shelves in their wake. Police dusted for prints. And Kusar's not alone. Police data shows there have been nearly 30 reported vehicle and building break-ins here this year.
It has to stop. It has to stop.
Kusar has repeatedly replaced doors, locks, upgraded security, replaced stolen product, and refunded customers. She says her insurance is dropping her at the end of the year.
My insurance.
Woo! And look how these super gremlins affect black businesses, black entrepreneurs. Look how they affect them. They have, not only have they gone insurance rates to go up across the board, especially for Kias and Hyundais, they've also gotten automobile insurers to drop Kias and Hyundais ultimately altogether in these liberal cities. And now they're causing this black woman's insurance rates, her rent rate or rental insurance or whatever, her insurance on merchandise to drop her because of these break-ins. And, you know, shout out to Chaotic Truth, but he said something on his live stream, you know, the super gremlins, they can't really damage infrastructure. Well, looks like they're starting to nip at the economics. And then next, once she closes the bill, or, you know, she leaves, or her lease ends, she might just pick up and go somewhere else. And then that unit will pretty much be open and vacant, and these super gremlins might damage the infrastructure. So there's domino effects, snowball effects, if you will, that affect not only these entrepreneurs, these businesses, but the infrastructure as well.
Insurance is dropping her at the end of the year.
My insurance is not renewing. I'm high risk at this point.
And she says she's at risk of losing her family's income and her dreams.
Somebody, anybody, I need help.
And she says police are patrolling this area more, but she wants staff here at this building to replace her doors. She says they say they're working on it. Reporting live in Southeast Atlanta, Courtney Francisco, Channel 2 Action News.
According to have that keep happening to you over and over again is soul-sucking, and it's hard to even hear. Thank you very much.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.